Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Gabriela Caiza, and I'm going to present the summary of the topic. The topic is components and phases of the curriculum. First, I'm going to talk about components. They are also called elements, and into this, we have four things: the aims, goals, and objectives, the subject matter or content, the learning experiences, and the evaluation approaches. First, I'm going to explain about the aims, goals, and objectives. As all programs have their goals, it's important to set them in the curriculum. Here we have an example of a goal, like for the elementary education, which goals are to provide knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values to the students, also to provide learning experiences and to increase awareness and responsiveness into the students. And also one of the goals of this are to promote and identify knowledge and identification about where they belong to. How can we write the objectives? It says that we can use the Bloom's taxonomy, and also we have to consider the domains, like the cognitive domain, which refers to the thought process, the affective domain, which regards to the valuing, attitude, and appreciation, and the psychomotor domain, which refers to the use of the psychomotor attitudes. Number two, it's regarding to the subject matter or content. It could be considered content, everything related to audio, text, or video, which has the purpose of informing, entertaining, and teaching people who is involved into it. Also, it can help teachers to organize the sequence of the materials. And this content always goes along to the objectives or the goals, and also they respond to the learner's needs, and they consider the cognitive skills and affective elements. We have to think about some principles and we have to follow them in order to organize the content. And they are the balance, articulation, sequence, and integration. Balance refers to how the content is fairly distributed into the curriculum, and it shouldn't be too overcrowded nor less crowded. The articulation refers to how the curriculum is smoothly connected to the next, in which we can clarify the gaps and certain overlaps it has. And the sequence refers to the logical arrangement of the subject matter. It means that it has to have a logical order, logical think in this part. And finally, the integration refers to the horizontal connections that it has, and here the word says it's integrated. So some subjects are related to one another and they can be integrated. Number three, it refers to the learning experiences. Into this, they are included the instructional strategies and methods that we are going to use into the language program. It is considered like the core and the heart of the curriculum. And into this part, they are included the teaching strategies and the educational activities. Some teaching strategies, like for example, the time test methods, the inquiry approaches, the constructivist activities. And into the educational activities are included the field trips, the computer programs, the conducting experiments, etc. The fourth component of the curriculum is the evaluation approaches, which refers to the form and determination of the quality and effectiveness of the program, the process and the product of the curriculum. Here it's mentioned that several methods could be used in order to evaluate the curriculum, but the most known is the Staffelbeam's CIP model, which is continuous and is very important to the curriculum managers. And also, when we evaluate a curriculum, it's important to establish an action plan, which refers to or follows a process. No, we have to focus on a particular component. Once we know that, we can gather the information, and also we can organize the information, analyze the information, and at the end we can report the information about what we have analyzed. In this way, we can evaluate a curriculum. Yeah, now I'm going to talk about the phases of the curriculum design. We have 4 phases: planning, content and methods, implementation, and evaluation. First, planning. It refers to the foundation of the curriculum, and here we can identify the issue or need that has the institution according to the reality, and in this way we can form a curriculum team. So with this team, they can determine the outcomes and the content and the methods that are going to be included in the curriculum. In this way, they can refine and state the issue, or maybe to develop the outcomes if necessary. Here are included the definition of the outcomes, the components of the outcomes, the examples of the outcomes, and the overview of learning behaviors. Into the implementation, they refers to the several strategies to promote and use the curriculum. For example, suggestions for evaluating the materials, for selecting the test sites, or for receiving appropriate facilitators. Finally, we have the evaluation. Here, the teamwork or the persons who are in charge of the curriculum, they review evaluation strategies and suggest procedures to produce valid information. Here we have 2 kinds of evaluation: the formative and the summative. The formative refers to what we do during the process of the curriculum implementation. For example, when we need to assess and to develop a product, we can use this continuous evaluation. And the summative refers to how to measure and report the outcomes of the curriculum, and it is developed at the end of the process. So this is the information that I presented about this topic. I hope you like it. Thank you.